Good afternoon, church family. Welcome to this week's Midweek Minute. I hope you are having a fantastic week. I think I have a shorter video for you all today. I just want to cover a couple things. The first is that in our Living by the Spirit series that we are currently in, based on the Galatians 5 passage, the fruit of the Spirit, we're going to be talking about peace this week. And so since we are taking a intentionally outward focus with these fruit of the Spirit, I've been saying in the last couple messages that this is not, the fruit that we get from the Holy Spirit isn't just my personal little blessing fruit, that this is, I believe, attributes of Christ that the Holy Spirit gives us to fuel our service and our love for others. And so in that, talking about peace, we're really going to focus this week on what does it mean for us to be peacemakers, as Christ challenges us and instructs us to do in the Beatitudes. And so what is it going to mean for us to not just internalize our understanding of peace, but also to share it with others? And some of that's going to take some courageous steps in forgiving others, in reconciling some difficult relationships maybe, in standing out in a world that is a lot of times kind of gossipy and talking behind each other's backs and complainy. How do we offer peace in those situations when we're at work, when we're with family, when we're wherever, how we represent ourselves online? A lot of different ways. So that's going to be the focus for this week. So I'm looking forward to preaching through that. Hopefully you can join us. We've been having 2 services. If you're kind of newer to our church and checking out stuff, just looking at this midweek minute. My name is Pastor PJ, by the way, if you don't know who I am. But we have an 8:30 service and we have a 10:30 service. We also have a live stream for our 10:30 service. We have online giving through our church website, tumcfrewsburg.com, and so you can just click on a link if you have been watching online and you're like, oh man, I haven't given my worship through my giving in a long time. That's an easy way to do it, so we encourage you to hop on board with that. But yeah, this lastly, I just wanted to point out that a lot of different prayer needs have come in for people with COVID, with recovering from surgeries. We have some people recovering from some pretty substantial surgeries, people in the hospital. I encourage you to stay on top of our prayer list, and if you see an email, to continue to be praying for people. But just with this Omicron thing spreading, with COVID still being definitely an issue, we really encourage people, if you're not feeling well, to please stay home from church that day. We don't want anything to spread unnecessarily. So if you wake up on a Sunday or on a Saturday night, you're just really like, I'm feeling the crud right now, we really do encourage you to focus, just to stay home and to join the service online if you're able to. But yeah, that's, I think, pretty much it for this week. I wanted to thank our leadership team. We met as an ad council, as well as our finance team met, and our trustees met this past Monday. We are in the process of setting some pretty specific, clear, measurable goals for us as a church this next year. I want to be realistic about what we can do and what we can't do because of COVID, but I don't want COVID to be an excuse that hinders our ministry and stops our mission. It's not ever going to become that. And so I'm thankful for our leadership team that has been really encouraging and supportive for me and Pastor Justin and our whole staff and all our leaders with staying on focus with where we feel God calling us to go. So, pray for your pastors and pray for your leadership if you would. That'd be appreciated. So that's it for me for today. Have a really great week, and I hopefully will see you this Sunday. Have a good one.